I realize that Bible meditation is a practice that many of you know very little about. So that is the reason why I decided I'm going to share with you 5 things that you need to know about Bible meditation. And I promise you, it's a practice that when you do this regularly, you're going to see your negative thoughts, your negative behavior transform, and you'll see yourself becoming the very person you were created to be. So, the first thing you need to be aware of, and it sounds maybe redundant, but the first thing you need to be aware of is that Bible meditation is based on Bible promises. So, we take promises and encouragement from the Bible and we use those as a base for Bible meditation. And why do we do that? We do that because we know that the Bible is a book that, for greatest part, has remained unchanged over the years. So the promises and the things, the truths that are written in it, that were written thousands of years ago, they still apply today. So this is a steady base on which we will begin to base our meditation practice. Next, a very important thing to know when you do Bible meditation is being aware of the fact that we as human beings are made up of 3 parts. Oftentimes we say we are body, soul, and spirit, but no, we are actually spirit, soul, and body. Our spirit, our inner part, is the most important part of us, but it's hidden. Yet that is what we try to affect with Bible meditation. Because the idea is that when our spirits are clean, when our spirits are relaxed, when our spirits are happy and tranquil, we will translate that through our soul, which is our mind, our will, and our feelings, and that's going to have its effect on our body. So we try in Bible meditation to be able to let your spirit be filled with the spirit word of the Bible. That will affect our soul, and that will in turn affect our body, our outer part, and the way we do life daily. Now, how do we meditate and use our imagination in order to start to change our behavior? The first thing you do is that you start noticing what is that thought, what is that behavior that I want to change, that I want to see transformed in my life. Once you have that clear, you go into the Bible and you find a promise or an encouragement that talks about how the truth of that verse is supposed to look in your current life. And then you take that verse, you start meditating on that verse, and as you do so, you're going to use your imagination to see what is my life starting to look like when I practice that certain verse in that problem that I presented. So we're using Bible meditation as a counter to the negative behavior or the negative thoughts so that we can begin slowly seeing ourselves becoming what the Word says is true about us. The next step and the next thing we do is that we place ourselves in the experience. So, what we're doing now is we're using our 5 senses, our sense of sight, smell, taste, hearing, and there's one more. I can't remember it right now, but our 5 senses, we're going to use those and start actually experiencing our new reality. What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What are the words that are coming out of my mouth as I use the promise or the encouragement from the Bible and make it my own, as if it is my reality right now, right at this moment? What does it taste like? What does it sound like? What are the words that are coming out of your mouth? How are you looking into the world using your eyes now that you're living and seeing yourself in this new reality? Using your 5 senses in this way are going to make your reality of this truth become solidified in your life so that you can actually begin walking it out in daily life, which is the next step. And finally, now for the daily life application. After you are in that state of meditation, Bible meditation for a while, you can quietly come out of that meditative state, taking the experience with you, the person that you have become in your imagination, in your thoughts, in your meditative state, in using your experience, that person is now coming out of this meditative state, and you are going to walk out this new person that you saw in the spirit realm. Remember, we're spirit, soul, and body. The new person that you saw in your imagination, that you saw and felt and experienced as you let your five senses do its work inside of you, is going to now live daily in this new state. When you start doing this on a regular basis, what you're going to notice happening is that your negative thoughts, your negative behavior are going to fall by the wayside, and you did not even try to work on them. They're coming, there's coming change, not because you're trying harder to work on your negative behavior. On the contrary, they're changing because you're focusing on who you really are. And by doing so, everything that you're not will fall to the side, and you will have discovered a new part of yourself as you were created to be in this world. And this is how we do Bible meditation for every single circumstance in our life, everything that we're facing, everything that is negative in our behavior, in our actions. This is how we counterattack through meditation, and we become the awesome person that we have been created to be. So I hope these very short videos have served and given you an impression of what Bible meditation is all about. If you want to know more, continue following along, and you will learn and hear a lot more that has to do not only with Bible meditation, but also with contemplative silence. But for now, I hope this has served you, and I hope that you will start putting things into practice as best as you can. And as I said, continue following along so you can learn more about the practice of Bible meditation, which has the ability to transform your life like you've never seen before. I'll see you next time. Melanie Koss, I Thrive in Life. Bye bye.